Okay, I'm making this video to tell you about an experience I had, and hopefully you guys will do the same thing if you're in my boat. That way you don't get taken. I got a tint ticket on this car last year. I didn't make a video then. I probably should have, but I did take pictures to use it when I went to court. And the cop pulled me over, swore he shot me with some kind of magical laser, and my tint didn't pass. Okay? See, there's cuts in it. This vehicle is an 87. The tint law in my state wasn't enacted till 2012. This tint has a purplish tint to it, and it's old. This means it was probably installed sometime in the early 90s, probably 1990 at the latest, by the owner. It's old, I can tell by looking at it. The windows right here, the quarter windows, I don't think they have to worry about anything. The back window passes from me actually having it tested. This window, I was told that my windows read at 26%. That's what he wrote on the ticket. Okay? And by the way, it took him like 20 minutes to write the ticket too. So that was kind of nice. To write a bullcrap ticket. Now, I'm not saying all cops are bad, just this guy. Just so I've met good cops. Matter of fact, I've had a couple, when this car was washed and in a little bit better shape, commented on it in my other car. And wanted to look at it. I thought they were pulling me over to bother me. They just wanted to look at the car and said it was cool. But I was told that they failed at 26% tint, which is an oddball number that you can't get unless there's dirt on it or something. But at that time, the windows were clean, because I just washed the car. This window was 20%, which was legal in my state. And this window was, I think, what he had, the tint that was put on here was like, I think it was 25% or something, so it still didn't get the 26% that the cop said. And they wanted me to pay $232 for a tint ticket. So look into your state laws. Like in my state, 2012 was when they enacted the law. So this should have been grandfathered in. And I also have collector car insurance, which they send to the DMV, and when they run your license plate, it comes up whether or not you're insured in my state, and who insures you. So they should have known that I was insured by a classic car. So the cop chased me down to give me a tint ticket. That was the only reason he even admitted to it. And this is my street right here. I pulled out, went down the highway right here to go to a grocery store for my dad. See that clock tower over there? Through the trees? That's my police station. The cop was heading up this way. There's railroad tracks about a quarter of a mile down the road here. He was just passing underneath the railroad tracks when I pulled out here. He drove up to almost where my street is, where the turning lane is that's shared by the police station and or the road there that the police station's off of, and my street. He hung a U-turn in front of cars, didn't flip on his lights or nothing, and chased me down. Didn't catch up to me. I was doing the speed limit. Didn't catch up to me till about, but I seen him in the rearview mirror, so I knew it was coming. He chased me down all the way to right when I pulled into the grocery store up the road, which is over like a mile and a quarter away, to write me this ticket when I was going grocery shopping for my senior citizen father. So, needless to say, I wasn't happy. I fought it. I had to go to court twice. They were going to send me a third time, but I argued with the district attorney, and I was the first one. He just put me on the docket for the first person, and I argued with him about it, and he threw it out. He was wondering why I wouldn't pay it. $230, I believe it was, I can't remember for sure, but I know it was somewhere around $232, somewhere in that area. It was ridiculous for this one window that was 5% over, but according to the cop was 6% over, with his magical testing ability from his police car that he lied about. This, when they test the windows, they either have a device that slides over like this. There's other videos on YouTube, and it slides on each side of your glass and it reads. So if you have a pillar, they'll have to roll it down. Or they put a laser here and they put something on the other side and they have to line up and then it tests it. It's probably a mirror that reflects it back. I haven't really looked at it too much in the videos, but from what I've seen, they can't shoot your car with a magical laser from their car. They have to live. There's only 2 ways to test it that I know of, and that's the 2 ways. And I went over to the police department with the car, and I took my brother just in case they got busy so he could call my dad and bail me out if I ended up heated. But they pulled out a little aluminum box, and it looked like the kind that I've seen on the internet where they put the laser on one side and the mirror thing on the other, where it wasn't one piece. And I asked them to go out and test it this was before I removed the tint. And I said I wanted to my brother record it with his cell phone, because I don't have a camera on my cell phone, because it's old. And they wouldn't do it because they knew I could use it when I went to court against them. So, and I took it to I took it to a reputable tint place. And this window hit 25, the other one hit 20, which makes it legal. He said both windows were at 26. If you really test it, then he would have got at least close to the numbers they got, even if it was out of calibration. He wouldn't have got the ridiculous random 26%, which don't exist. So if you get a tint ticket, and especially if you got an older car where the tint's purpling and it's been on there forever, fight that. Don't pay it. Especially $230-something. That's ridiculous. I'm not committing murder. I'm not robbing banks. And if you're not either, you don't deserve to have to pay these fines. You're not committing any crimes in your vehicle. Fight it. Make that cop show up to court and prove that he lied, like I did. And he didn't even show up to court either time that I went. And he probably wouldn't have showed up the 3rd time if it kept going. Well, anyways, thanks for listening. I hope that this encourages some of you to fight back when you're given bullcrap tickets. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.